Friday Writing Challenge. I love secondhand store for books. I'm sure I've told you that before. Telling True Stories, a nonfiction writer's guide from the Nieman Foundation at Harvard University. What a find! I just randomly opened up the book this morning and found this little bit on endings by Bruce De Silva. Every story must arrive at a destination. The purpose of a story is to lead your readers to it. The ending is your final chance to nail the point of the story to the reader's memory so it will echo there for days. Haven't we all read books that just play in our minds for days, and I love playing with the characters long after the story's done? Yes. And then he says at the end of this paragraph, among those who write for a living, newspaper writers are the only ones who do not seem to understand this fact. Okay, I write for the newspaper, so do I take offense to this? No, but I ask myself, do I do that in my stories? I think I strive to end it the way that a speechwriter always wants to end on a high point. I want to end on that high point. I want to wrap it up with a nice little bow. But I'm going to take a look at the way that I end my stories for the Rat Creek Press from now on. Now, what I really picked up on, what I read first before that when I opened the book, was that your ending must do 4 things. Signal to the reader that the piece is over. Reinforce your central point. Resonate in your reader's mind after he or she has turned the page, and arrive on time. The very best endings often do something else. They offer a twist that readers don't see coming, but that nevertheless strikes them as exactly right. There are many ways we do this well. A good ending can be a vividly drawn scene, a memorable anecdote that clarifies the main point of the story, a telling detail that symbolizes something larger than itself or suggests how the story might move forward into the future, a compellingly crafted conclusion in which the writer addresses the reader directly and says, "This is my point." What is the point? If you're writing nonfiction, chances are you're writing to elucidate somebody else's experience from where you've been to how you've arrived at a better place. Or you're teaching somebody how to do something. A little bit more interesting than how to figure out your VCR or DVD player. Did I just say VCR is in like the video cassettes? I did, didn't I? Okay, dating myself proudly. How do we make a point, but stay invisible too? Because nobody likes to be told you should do this or this is my point. You get it? Because unsolicited advice is no different than criticism. So I go back to one of the analogies I love to use, is that the opera singer must make the audience weep while she cannot weep herself. And I've tried singing when I'm weepy or right after my son was born and it was all postpartum hormones and emotions going on, and I couldn't sing. I couldn't complete a song. Absolutely not. I was just bawling, and you can't sing crying. So how do we get our audiences to feel what we want them to feel without being obvious about it? That's a fun challenge. So go and just plumb into the depths of despair. Practice showing, not telling. Use the scents that are around, the 5 senses, the sight and hearing and smell and taste and touch. And if you bring at least three of those in that really capture the emotion that you want to share, I am betting that you will do it. You will have your reader feel without telling them what to feel. So go try. Pick a part of your life where your feelings were huge, happy or sad or angry. Some of the 3 main emotions, but there are other ones too. The celebration, and capture that feeling using the senses, using the environment, using the setting, and then ask somebody to see what they feel when they read it. Go ahead. That's it. That's all for now. Go write.